Today we're going to be taking a quick look at these W320TNs, which are the Bluetooth 5.3 earbuds from EDIFIER. They retail at £99, that's 126 in US dollars. The packaging and presentation, again with EDIFIER, spot on. Quite similar to those previously reviewed TWS Pro 2s. And as you can see today, we've got the grey versions, which absolutely look stunning. That charge case does have a real glossy design, and I especially love the attention to detail when it comes to that hinge. So yes, a real compact case. When it's in your pocket, it's hardly noticeable. And if you're looking for a different colour tone of these W320TNs, then they do in fact come in an ivory version too. Now the charge case obviously is going to be charged via that Type-C charge cable that is supplied within the package. When it's plugged into the port on the bottom of the charge case, as you can see just here to the front, we do have that LED charge indication light. The charge case itself will only take just over an hour to fully charge from flat, and yes indeed that lid is magnetically sealed. As we take the earphones out of those embedded charge sockets, as you might be able to tell, they are reminiscent of Apple AirPods. As we place them back into those charge sockets, they do fit nicely and snug into place, being pulled backing magnetically. And when it does come to that connectivity, as mentioned, because these W320TNs have the latest Bluetooth 5.3 technology built in, well, connectivity, as you can imagine, is very swift indeed. Not only that, they have dual device connection, which means when they're connected to your laptop, you'll be able to easily watch and enjoy a film, and if an incoming call is coming in on your mobile phone and that's connected to your earphones too, well, you'll be able to simply tap the touch button on the earphones and answer that call with the video being paused upon your laptop. So yes, a real good connection, especially when walking away from your mobile device. So for example, you can leave your mobile phone in the living room downstairs, wander upstairs, and nope, there shouldn't be no disconnection issues whatsoever. Now when we take a closer look at the earphones themselves, yes, they have 3 microphones built into each one of them. They apparently do have ANC modes built in, but to be quite honest, we have been testing the earphones out quite vigorously, and when the earphones are placed within our ears, even though personally they do fit within our ears and some reviewers have stated that they fall out, we didn't have any problems really. Maybe it's just our own personal fitment, but we did notice that there wasn't any type of sound seal. So nope, no passive noise isolation, and when it comes to the ANC, as you can imagine, they didn't really work that well. Now don't get me wrong, when it comes to that comfort, the earphones did fall out maybe once or twice. This was though when we was active, and when it comes to the touch controls, because they are quite super sensitive, it did become quite annoying when we placed the earphones back in our ears and we accidentally skipped a track or pressed play pause. So yes, when you're adjusting them, you're going to obviously press those touch controls. In regards to those controls, we did find that the particular layout of those functions were not too bad. After around about half an hour, we did get used to them. So you do have the obvious play pause call answering function, the previous and next track selections, and if you do want to adjust anything with regards to these earphones, then you can go ahead and download the EDIFIER app. But ultimately, when it comes down to the audio, you'll be surprised to know that that bass was real impactful. These EDIFIER W320TNs do provide a good immersive music listening experience. That is especially when listening to hip hop and R&B tracks. The high tones are fantastic, and not only that, the mid-tones, well, they don't seem to overpower any of the other tones. Real well-leveled mid-tones with low tones to match. So overall, music, for me personally, when the earphones are wedged into place, the music quality is real nice. Again, some other reviewers have stated otherwise because of the loose fitments within their ears. I can only review these earphones from my point of view only, and for me, I didn't really have that much of a problem. The audio did project itself fine, and if I was to only make one slight correction, I would insist that EDIFIER do make some rubber seals just to fit on the end of the earphones, just so to supply a better sound seal, a better fitment for those particular people that find that their earphones work themselves loose. When it comes to the microphone quality, guys, so when making any type of videos like I'm doing just now, when these earphones are indeed hooked up to your mobile phone, this is exactly what the microphone quality is going to sound like. I must admit, we've watched a few videos back. Lip sync Well, it's not too bad. Latency is not that much of an issue, really. Okay, it's not precisely 100% clear, it never is. It could be a bit better, and while making those all-important phone calls, our voice from the opposite end, there wasn't any type of delay. I was told that my voice was relatively clear, without no muffling, and that is the same from this side of the call too. Again, because there's not much passive noise isolation when these earphones are indeed placed within your ears. When making those calls, you don't really feel that much immersed. And for example, right now, as I'm recording, some idiot decided to mess around with his little mini motor. What a f***ing idiot. So yeah, you'll be able to hear everything from the outside world, but I must admit, from the opposite end of the phone call, there wasn't much complaints, to be honest. And when we did go ahead and play some games upon our laptop, there didn't seem to be, again, no noticeable delay when playing those set games. But yeah, no latency issues. And when it came to the usage time when using these earphones, well, I'm actually going to rate these earphones. Because they are such small units, we did in fact get 3 hours, 37 minutes use. And that is while playing music at full volume. So yes, 100% volume consistently. I do think that time usage is thanks to those sensors within the earphones themselves. So for example, when you take the earphones out of your ear, the music will stop and pause, and when they're placed back in, the music will then continue to play. So that's a real good handy feature, especially when you want to save a lot of the battery life. But obviously when you turn that ANC mode on, which is not really that noticeable, well, that mode will obviously use up a lot more of the battery. And you will only in fact get 2 hours 32 minutes use out of a full charge. Which is not that bad really, be able to place them back into the charge case and recharge the earbuds just under 3 times. It's not bad when you're on the go, especially when you're commuting. And if I was to sum the W320TNs up, well, the package, fantastic, well-designed package, good presentation. I love the colour, I do like the charge case. The earbuds, again, reminiscent of Apple AirPods. Okay, the fitment, I probably think that they could be a bit more ergonomically shaped. With that passive noise isolation being completely obsolete, the ANC modes don't really get a chance to shine. Because ultimately, nothing's worse than playing some real energetic music, especially a bit of, hip-hop, Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2, yeah. And then just not feeling 100% part of the party. Now today, we are going to rate these W320TNs with our score of an 8 out of 10. I would have loved to give them a better rating if the sound here would have been a bit more better, than fair enough. That was indeed the only issue really. But what do you guys think? I mean, for that £99 price mark, I mean, they're certainly not cheap. Do you personally own some of these earphones? Well, if you do, get commenting in the comment section down below about your experience. But what I'll also do, as usual, I will provide a little link for any of you guys to check out for yourself. If you do like these earphones today, then why not go ahead and go get yours. While you're in that video description, guys, it means so much if you please like and share this video. The more likes you get, the better we can grow. But not only that, most importantly, please subscribe right now, will you? All the support is very much appreciated, but bear in mind though to hit the bell notification option, so you guys stay updated on all our new uploads. Now speaking about uploads, we've got 2 previous EDIFIER videos coming on screen just in a moment. You can click one of these previous videos, and until next time, I'll see you guys in a bit.